y'all tuning back in with that boy P Man Exact. And that's a motherfucking fact. Jack, like I always say, one thing y'all gonna get from me, one thing y'all gonna always get from P Man Exact is that I'm gonna tell it to the young and I'm gonna tell it to the old. I'm gonna tell it to the rich. I'm gonna tell it to the poor. One thing you gonna get from your boy P Man Exact is I'm gonna tell it. And when I tell it, it's gonna be a motherfucking fact. Listen, check this out. Hold on. Let me get my doink. I need my doink, as my boy said. I need my doink. Check it out, though, y'all. This is what it is. This is what it's gonna be. And this is what the fuck it look like. You know what I'm saying? This is how we gonna do this. We gonna talk about this. Check it out, though. For any of my people that are melanated and of my nationality, give me a second, people. Give me a second. Check it out, people. Hold on, let me look at it. I think they taking my boy to jail. I gotta look out the window. Real shit. Real nigga shit happens around me. Okay, well, I don't know if they took him to jail or what, but we gonna get to what it is. Damn, my boy. But like I said, anyway, it's time for us to start holding motherfuckers accountable for what they need to be held accountable for. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? For one, we got motherfuckers taking shots at our kids left or right. You know what I'm saying? We got motherfuckers doing what they think they want to do and what they think they can do with our kids. That shit ain't right. At some point, somebody got motherfuckers step up to the table. And why I say that is because we are literally sitting here and saying that it's okay for Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade to parade this young man that doesn't even know where his life is going to take him, where it's going to lead him, or any of those things right there into something that may be, if he goes that far, or will be irreversible. You know, now listen to me close. This is no plight, gripe, or shot at the LGBTQ community or the rainbow community. This is not a shot at you guys. What this is the truth. Completely. This is the truth. We're seeing someone that our young black men looked up to for years. Helped him build his career. Helped him become financially stable. And you turn your back and you play against our own community, D-Wade. You allow a woman to come into your children's life and play such a predominant role. Give me a second, y'all. A role so freaking important that this will dictate your son's life, not your daughter's Zaire. No disrespect to the community, but let's keep it real. Zariah or whatever you decided to change the name to, come on, bro. He was born as a boy. He will always be a boy. Now, if he chooses to do what he do with his life as far as what he's attracted to, that's different. but you're parading him for propaganda. In my mind, this is a propaganda act. You're doing this for propaganda. You're doing this probably for political prowess. And you're doing this because you've been suspect hearsay about your sexuality. And also hearsay we've heard about Gabrielle Union's hearsay sexuality. For you to allow this woman to come in and be such a voice, to even have a freaking word about your son's sexuality. This is a lifelong decision. And you allow this woman to come in and have such a voice in this young man's life so early with his sexuality, when you're not giving his biological mom not one chance to decide, speak, converse, or conversate about the future of her son's sexuality, life, and lineage. Maybe Dwyane Wade grows up, he's 26, 27, but you allowed him to have a procedure where he's taking these hormone blockers that are irreversible. You allow him to go through physical changes, which are irreversible. And he decides that he wants a child. Now he's counted out because he can't have a child because now you've had your main tool removed. Also, you can't have a child because you're not created with a womb. But you continue to allow this woman to embarrass you and your children, especially your son, on national TV, podcasts, commercials, newspaper, whatever she decides to speak on your son, it should not be allowed. If you're not noticing, sir, this is a move for her. This is a power play on her. She should have nothing to say. She should have never been in front of the freaking NAACP, which I'm against them giving you guys an award for this such heinous act. This act of child abuse that is not being noticed. I don't understand why they even gave you guys an award. Are you an award? Or, no disrespect, your son an award for doing something that millions of kids have felt, but real parents have not allowed to happen. You know why? Because years later, at 20, 25, 30, 35, they may want a child. Their sexual preference might change. I'm totally confused and perplexed. But this is what we gonna do. I'm gonna do this for you guys. I'm gonna allow you guys to hear this shit from the ratchet ass horse's mouth. Being famous and having money don't make you less of a hooker, a rat, or a downright scandalous dog than anybody else in this world. So let me let y'all get to this. Hold on for a second. Yeah, now this is her words. Y'all listen to this shit your fucking self.
Let's just name a couple hard truths. First, the intersection of Black rights and the rights of the LGBTQIA, trans, and gender nonconforming people continues to be rough. It's a huge understatement. Even as we demand equality at the top of our lungs, we consistently fail to...
Hold on. I got to rerun this. I got to rerun this for y'all because this bitch is fucking nuts. And let me explain how stupid Dwayne Wade is. To allow this woman to speak for his family and make not one bit of fucking sense. All this rhetoric and non-truth that she's spewing is not cool.
First, take a listen.
Also, like I said again, she should have no say-so. I don't care if you marry them. You guys been married 8, 9, 10 years. He has a mother that is still living, that's still relevant, that still loves him, that carried him for 9 months. Where's her say so, D Wade? What kind of man are you? What kind of black man are you? You know what I'm saying? The hell with the cancel culture or whatever it's called. What needs to be happening is you need to be fucking held accountable for the child abuse that you and your evil ass, in my mindset, my beliefs, and what I believe as fucking wife. Put your big boy pants on. Nigga, grab your nuts, pull them up in your motherfucking chest, D Wade. Get that shit right. Shut her the fuck down when it comes to your child with another woman. And if I'm not mistaken, you letting a fucking woman that either she lied or it's truth, but I'll find that says that she was raped and such. I may be wrong. This is just hearsay. I may be wrong, but couldn't have a child from her own womb dictate what's going on going on in your child's life. You got to get that shit together, bro. You're disrespectful, but I'm going to run this back again, and I want you guys to listen very closely as the agenda she shows. She's an actress, man, and I'm not going to take her talent away. She's one of the best black actresses we had in a long time. But she's paid to push this agenda on our young black kids, our young black youth, and just our population in full. If every young man is made to believe that he was once a girl or was born to be a girl, or every young black woman, excuse me guys, was born in a female's body but was meant to be a boy because they had these emotions at the beginning of their life, of course they're going to have these emotions. Not saying everybody does, but a majority, and a lot of people won't say it because they figuring out they self, they figuring out their life, they figuring out what they like, their dislikes, their attractions, their non-attractions. You're allowing her to tell you that you have to let him be who he wants to be. He doesn't fucking know who he is or who he wants to be. Yet, this started at such a young age. I remember 9 something it finally broke. 9 years old, 10, 11, that's still too young. It finally broke. You're with Gabrielle Union. I can guarantee, hands down, that she was the one telling your son to be who you want to be. Embrace your emotion. This is what it's about. Be who you want to be. If you feel like you're a girl, be the most powerful girl you want to be. Girl power. That doesn't apply to him. He was born a young male. Miss Union, with your disrespectful ass. But check it out. Listen to this old weird ass broad.
A couple hard truths. First, the intersection of black rights and the rights of the LGBTQIA, trans, and gender nonconforming people continues to be rough. It's a huge understatement. Even as we demand equality at the top of our lungs, we consistently fail to extend our advocacy to protect some of our most vulnerable among us. And
if y'all didn't notice the hesitation, the clapping. I've did a little acting. I've been on a few TV shows. I've been in the audiences. So that hesitation of acting, of clapping to applaud what she's saying, is someone either with a sign saying applaud or the sign lit up above where she's speaking the stage saying applaud. Yeah, go back a little bit. I just want y'all to tap in. Tap into this. Check out the hesitation of the clapping.
Continues to be rough. It's a huge understatement. Even as we demand equality at the top of our lungs, we consistently fail to extend our advocacy to protect.
Hold on, y'all. She said, even though that we continue to beg for equality Hold on. I hope y'all catch that. I'm gonna go back a little bit. I want y'all to listen to this. I'm gonna go up a little bit on the volume. I need y'all to hear this shit. Cause I'm gonna break down what she's saying. It's a two-way street with this weird ass motherfucking woman. She's a fucking witch. She's a wicker. Trust me, she's a wicker.
Some of our most vulnerable among us. And
hold on, look, check it out.
To protect some of our most
the hesitation in the class
among us.
For one, if it was such a big speech and it meant so much, you know how our people are. We celebrate our people. We'd have been up clapping big claps and big happies and big whoops and you go on, girl, and you say that. You tell that truth. We didn't get that. Check out the hesitation and the claps from the crowd. They did it because as being involved in small production, big production, extra work, or what it may be, TV shows, sitting in the audience, getting paid to do that. When the crowd's not enthused, they have ADs that are standing around that get them enthused. Okay, we need claps. They hold up a sign. They probably don't do that no more. That's back in the day. They hold up a sign. Or now what they have is a illuminated light that said applaud, laugh. That's what they give us. So check it out. Listen to her. Pay attention to the crowd. I need y'all to pay attention to this motherfucking crowd and look at the hesitation and the look on people's faces, because these people in the audience are getting paid to sit there and act like they're ticket holders or they're somebody of importance. Those are extras. Check it out. Check it out. Look at their faces. Nobody's feeling that bullshit that she's spewing. They're using this young boy as a political platform, as a business platform, as a way to keep making money and stay relevant. Gabrielle Union, you're not relevant. Dwayne Wade, you're a fucking fool. You still would have been relevant. Now you just made yourself irrelevant to the community. And I'm not talking about the LGTB community or the rainbow community, because that's a diverse community of people that feel the same way emotionally, spiritually, energy-wise, or what other ever way anybody else feels. What I'm telling you is you lost your own community, sir. You're losing them. You still got an option. You still got a chance. You need to check that witch. Put her in her place and know who you is. Don't let her put no spell on you, bro. Break that. Do you know who you come from? You come from the most spiritual, in-depth, also energetic and magical people there ever created on the earth. D. Wade, stand up. Go get your manhood back. Go get your son back. Right now, she already put her spell on him. It's too late, bro. There ain't nothing you can do. The belief is in him. You should have gave him time to grow. At 15, 16, if that's still his choice, 17, then you let him go with that then. But not at starting at 9, 10, this is what you want to do. You throwing your son on lace fronts in front of everybody. Just because it's your son, do you believe that's going to change Dwayne Wade? That they're going to view this differently? He's going to go through the same thing that every other person that lives that life go through. Either he's going to demand his respect. Let me check you right here. Magic Johnson's son. Did Magic Johnson parade him out there? Hell no, he did. His son got grown. He made his own way. He made his own decision. He got to decide as an adult completely on what he wanted to do. And guess what? He didn't pawn his tool off. And he never put on fucking lace fronts. If he did, I've never seen it. If he did, more power to him. I don't care. But the one thing he